New this morning on your Fast Track to 7, one man is in custody after some commotion at Churches United in North Moorhead. Police say the suspect broke a window at that shelter just before midnight and tried to run away, but was caught just a few blocks away.
34-year-old Gerald Wilcox was arrested for damage to property, but police aren't sure yet what prompted him to break that window. Also new this morning, the State Patrol identifying a Minnesota woman who was killed in a hit-and-run crash. It happened near Little Falls.
56-year-old Kathy Donovan of Onamia was walking along Highway 159 near Mille Lacs Lake yesterday around 5 when she was hit. Now troopers say the driver kept going north. So far, though, no word on any arrests. 3 people are hurt too critically after a car pickup crash near Park Rapids. The Minnesota State Patrol says a car pulled out in front of a pickup driver who was on Highway 71 yesterday afternoon. Now, the pickup driver was not seriously hurt, but both people in the car have life-threatening injuries and were then flown to a Fargo hospital. They're identified as 62-year-old Edward Adamczyk and 38-year-old Jason Adamek, both of Park Rapids.
A 39-year-old Mississippi man is dead after crashing into a combine header in Towner County. The Highway Patrol says the victim was driving a van yesterday afternoon near the town of Egeland when he hit the header on the wide load. The combine driver was not hurt and is not facing any charges at this time.
A North Dakota teenager being treated in Fargo after being hit by a train while riding a horse about 10 miles north of Hankinson. The 14-year-old girl from Richland County was airlifted to Fargo Sunday afternoon.
A scary story. The girl's mother now says that her daughter is in an induced coma with a broken tibia, fibula, and clavicle and a concussion. Richland County deputies say the horse died at the scene.
6:53 right now. Let's get a check of your Fast Track forecast with Lisa Green. Lisa's starting to see a little bit of sun out there.
Yeah, a nice, bright, vibrant red glow on our sky cam in Fargo as we're looking to the south and east. That sun going to come up and it's going to be nice and bright here today. Now, we do have some of these clouds drifting through, but there are breaks in the clouds and we'll see more and more of that sun throughout the day. So it's just looking like a really nice start and a really nice day ahead. Look at this temperature in Fargo. We're at 44 degrees right now, so very mild, very warm as we're starting off here. The wind is out of the south and not as strong as last night. We've got that wind speed of 9 miles per hour. The sun officially up at 7:29, so still got to wait about a half hour for that, but we're starting to see things brighten up for us here. And in Grand Forks, similarly quiet. We've got temperatures in the 40s too at 41 degrees, and wind is south-southwesterly at 10 miles per hour. So looking at that wind easing up. So good things here heading into the start of our day. That morning drive, that morning wait out at the bus stop, not bad at all. Now, checking out your radar and satellite map, no rain or snow to show you here. We do have some of those clouds drifting through, but again, the overall trend will be for these to break up and we'll end up with, again, more of that sunshine. So this morning, temperatures starting off in the 40s in a lot of spots. Some of us are even at 50 degrees in the east. And out at the bus stop, we will have a very warm day here today. So really nice for students here waiting out at the bus stop this morning. Recess is looking good. And then in the afternoon, heading home from school, we'll be into the upper 50s here with some sunny skies. Wind will turn direction, but it won't be too strong. So looking at a good day here for this Tuesday. We keep that going for Wednesday, maybe not as warm, but we're still looking at sunny skies, dry weather, temperatures in the 50s. And then Thursday's our next system. This one's going to bring some wind with it again to the valley, and will also bring a chance for a few areas of light snow or a light mix. It'll be short-lived, shouldn't be too heavy, but something we'll be watching for, especially Thursday morning. And we keep temperatures mild even in the wake of this system. This weekend's looking really great. Upper 40s, low 50s on the dry side. Sunday night and into Monday, we'll watch out for that potential for some mixed precipitation heading into a very big travel week. So that's the one to watch. Right now, at least, it's still looking pretty dry leading up to the Thanksgiving holiday. Just a little cooler. So now's your chance. Now's the time to get those outdoor projects done, get those lights hung up, and get things buttoned up and ready to go for the colder season. And we've got several days here in the forecast to get that taken care of.
Okay, good thing I haven't put away my patio table yet, Lisa.
Yeah, just put on the coat and you'll be fine. Maybe do some grilling here today and tomorrow. Should be some nice days for that.
Love that.
Very nice fall days. Lisa, thank you.
It's Election Day in Grand Forks. Polls opening in just a few minutes at 7 a.m. as people vote on a proposed sports facility and aquatic center. The city is asking to extend after 2029 a 0.75% sales tax currently being collected for the Alaris Center to pay for a new sports facility.
Polls open again at 7, close at 7 tonight, and they're open at the Alaris Center. Flags ordered at half-staff in Minnesota in honor of a Mankato native who died in an Army training exercise last week in the Mediterranean. The Defense Department yesterday identified the Special Operations soldier as Sergeant Cade Wolf.
He was one of 5 soldiers in total who were also killed in the helicopter crash showing there on your screen. It's the calm before the holiday travel storm. There's a whirlwind of air travel expected within the next week ahead of Thanksgiving.
Linda Bicchiero has details on when the busiest times are expected.
It'll be wheels up for millions of travelers this Thanksgiving, with an estimated 4.7 million people flying to their destinations this year.
A lot more crowded. Everyone's definitely coming back from COVID and making up for lost time.
We're seeing the 3rd busiest Thanksgiving travel holiday since we started making projections back in 2001.
AAA projecting Tuesday and Wednesday of next week to be the busiest air travel days and the most expensive, with domestic airfares up 5% over last year. The TSA expects this holiday season to be their busiest ever, already seeing 7 of the top 10 busiest travel days ever in 2023.
I've noticed things like lounges, gates, everything. You used to be able to just kind of walk onto the plane, and you're having to get there a lot earlier to accommodate for just the crowds.
For the more than 49 million Americans who will drive to their turkey dinners, the good news is that gas prices are down.
Right now, we're probably just going to stay home here in Westchester.
We're probably anywhere from 30 to 60 cents less per gallon than where we were last year.
Back at LaGuardia Airport, while 17 million travelers now have TSA PreCheck, the TSA says it'll aim to keep wait times to 10 minutes or less, and for those going through standard screening, under 30 minutes.
While most holiday travelers will return home Sunday the 26th, many are choosing to fly back on Monday instead. Now, if you're hitting the road, remember that Wednesday evening will have the heaviest congestion, so AAA suggests you drive early Thursday morning if you can. Well, people are talking about a big boom over Bemidji, and this one captured on camera from last night. Beltrami County officials were flooded with reports of a blue-white flash in the sky over the southern part of the county, followed by a loud explosion just a few seconds later.
Yeah, you kind of saw that flash on your screen there. Some people say it rattled windows. Police, though, found nothing unusual at power substations in the area. There were no actual power outages. Authorities say they aren't certain what it was, but they speculate that it was a meteor. Meteorologist Lisa Green explaining it was quite literally a fireball.
Yeah, so the authorities were right with their indication of what it was, and she will have more explanation of that, I'm sure, as we head into our 7 o'clock hour here on the CW.
In the meantime, McDonald's fans can put their best foot forward in a new collaboration with Crocs. Starting today, they're teaming up to make 4 styles, a red pair of classic Crocs, as well as creations inspired by beloved McDonald's mascots. We're talking about Grimace, Birdie, and the Hamburglar.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm not loving it. The shoes came with characters on them, but good news here, some donations go to the Ronald McDonald House, and I do love that organization.
Wow, thank you for joining us. Take care, everybody.